Well, we met in junior high, and eventually when I turned 16, we started dating.
And then I went off to college, she went off to college. We still dated all through that time and got married after my sophomore year in college. You know, typical American family, wife, husband, 3 kids. We decided that's it, that's all we're gonna have.
You know, and I just started having this stirring, and then I remember being in my room one day just saying, wow, God, I think you want us to do this. And you have to understand that we were, at the time, 45 years old. So it's, not the norm in our culture or in our society for a 45-year-old to have her heart stirred towards adoption. And
our youngest was in high school, our 2 oldest were finishing up college. When she came to me and mentioned adoption, I had already thought about the idea of adopting a child from China.
We adopted Abby in 2003.
We decided, well, you know what, we don't want her to be an only child, we want to have a sibling.
We brought Rebecca home in 2006 at 22 months old, and actually, that was supposed to be the end of our adopting.
She goes on a mission trip with our son-in-law and daughter. She meets Naomi in this foster care family in China. She calls me that night and said, I just met our 3rd daughter. After 2, and we got Naomi, we decided, well, you know what, we're not going to say no anymore. We're going to go where God leads us, and if He leads us down that path, we'll do it again. If not, then we won't.
And we traveled for Sam in June of 2013 and brought him home. And we brought Ben home in January of 2015. Lutheran Social Services, or LSS, has been just very instrumental. And that makes a big difference. When you connect with your social worker, it helps you to know that you're on the right path.
And we love those children.
Many times there's chaos, but it's so fun. It's loud, it's fun.
When I think about my family, my parents, I think of just the most generous, kind, loving people I've ever known.
It's just amazing to know that they had open hearts and wanted more children.
We've done it 5 times.
We're working on number 6.
No, you already put it down.
We were not looking to start and do this again, but we had God stir our hearts with many confirmations for this little girl. So we decided, let's be obedient.
People that have not adopted think it's really a strange thing to do, but it really isn't.
There's 150 plus, I think it's really 170 million in the whole world that go to bed every night without anybody. And it warms my heart to know that God has handpicked our kids for our family.